Hello everybody, it's Rab from Rab Reviews. How we doing? So, it's been a while. I've not had a video for 2 or 3 weeks. Still getting a little bit of issues with the pinched nerve in the arm, but the weather's been rubbish, it's been too hot. I've not really wanted to be out there. So, thought today, nice, it's at about 15 degrees. Perfect for me, I'm happy with that. So we're going to give the car a wash. So I'm going to try some products and I don't know what else I'm going to be using, so I'll go through the shelves in a minute. So the main products I'm looking at are from ECA Car Care. This is the same company that I got my Kranzel pressure washer from, and Derek was nice enough to send me a few of the products. So I'll start with their citrus pre-wash. The citrus can be diluted, heavy duty, 100ml, general and light. So I'll probably stick on the printed heavy duty. Do 100ml, this is to make a litre of detergent use. So 100ml of that, and I'll use my little pump sprayer there. For the wheels, I have ECA's wheel cleaner and general cleaning or heavy soiling, again to make up 1 litre, 150ml to make up 1 litre. So perfect. I've got a 1 litre bottle from Mile Deep that I've not used yet, so I'll get the wheel cleaner into this. That'll be absolutely spot on. And then we have snow foam. So the snow foam, this actually gives it a PIR. I've not done a PIR test with my Lance, so I'm probably just going to go in with 100ml of product to 900ml of water, the basic standard equivalent. And I will test out my new MJGC snow foam cannon. Perfect, that is there. That came yesterday. They were meant to send the snow foam for their own one, but that won't be here for another few days. I'll be working by then, so I may as well just get it done. Right, so we've got citrus, wheels, right, pre-wash, wheels, snow foam. So shampoo, what do we go for? So I don't know if you can see here. From here across is shampoo. Can I get too much? So let's see. Love the smell of that stuff. So we got amber, dripping. Okay. Detail Freaks, Supreme Suds. Had this for a little while now. Let's see, so add approximately 20ml of Supreme Suds to 20 litres of warm water in the bucket. Perfect. Got my shampoo. Tyres. So this is up here. So I've been using the Infinity Wax tyre candy, absolutely loving it. What else have we got? What's this? Oh, perfect. I don't know how to say this, right? Is it an O, or is it not meant to be there? Is it just a marketing? I don't know. Enso. Right, okay, well, I'm going with that. I'm calling them Enso, going from now on. Orbit tyre dressing. So, got that. It's perfect. Got pre-wash, we've got snow foam, we've got the wheels, we've got my shampoo that I can use in both buckets, and I've got all my bits. Perfect, right. That's that. I've got all what I need here. No, we don't. Just thinking. The car itself does have some trial test waxes on it on the bonnet, so hopefully that'll not degrade it too much. Doesn't say if it's pH neutral. Does it say that? we'll find out if it degrades or anything like that. I don't think it'll be too bad, to be fair. Got 3 different waxes on the car, so we'll see how they go. I'll do it in different stages of before the wash, pre-wash, after the hand wash, contact wash. But although the wax is on there, still like to get a wee bit of shine onto the car. So let's do a wee bit. The quick detailer shelf. Now, my God, I've got too much. Good gelato care. What's this? On-demand detailing. I'll leave that for another day. Simon's. Dual. Oh. I forgot I had this. Got this a couple of weeks ago. It is Ice Pull scented. I know, Ice Pull. Rapid Detailer by Infinity Wax. Or Turtle Wax Hybrid. Ceramic. This is the one. Detail Kitchen Concourse Cocktail. When I spoke to Andrew, I think was the guy's name, can't remember, I've seen that many people now. We speaking to him at Waxstock, and he said no matter the weather, no matter how much, how little of this stuff you put on, you cannot make it streak, you cannot go wrong. Let's give that a try today then. So yeah, you can tell it's sat there for a wee while because it's slightly separated, but that is quite common, as all the bottles that were at Waxstock do the same. Perfect. Product's ready. Let's get it prepped and go. I'll see you out at the car. Okay, so here we go. Let's have a look around this car, see how dirty she really is. So the car itself's not been washed in 3, maybe 4 weeks. Thought this time I'll go the opposite direction. Usually go around from the left, around the left side, I'll go around the right side. That wheel is absolutely scunnering me. I will need to get that in and get it repaired. So yeah, looking at the car, you may notice all these little dots. I have not got a clue what that is. There's them, and then there's a big run down the side of the passenger door. I don't know if something's been thrown on the car, or if I've drove over something, or we don't get it very often. It could be watermarks, but we'll see how that goes throughout the video. So yeah, as usual, the car itself is driven daily between my home and my work, and my partner also drives the car again to work, things like that. So this little bit of guttering, you always notice this. I kind of want to seal it up with silicone or something, because seeing the dirt sit in that groove really grinds my gears. But that's what it is. The car itself's only 2-year-old. There's all these little bits and marks in it. There is a bit on the other side of the car, which I'm not going to address in this video, but I will be doing in the near future. We'll get to that in a couple of moments. And it was an egg that was thrown at the car. I've never really noticed it, but there it is. I'm starting to notice it more and more. Once I spotted it, you can never unsee things like that. So I think I'm going to have to crack out a machine polisher and give that a going over and try and get rid of it. But we'll catch up with you in a moment at the next part for the shampoo buckets. Okay, Shampoo Detail Freaks Supreme Suds 20 millilitres to a 20 litre bucket. I'm using 16 litre buckets, so 20 ml in each, and agitate it with the pressure washer. I've got a new pressure washer. I did not take into consideration the extra pressure in this machine, and like, it just goes everywhere, but it looks good and the machine works really well. Right, let's get these wheels cleaned. So what I'm going to do is just give it a little blast off with the pressure washer there. Just get rid of some of the dirt and get inside those arches. So the pressure washer that I'm using now is a Concourse K1050p, which is a domestic pressure washer made by Concourse as opposed to the professional ranges. So in there I have the ECA cleaning wheel cleaner, mixed at 150 millilitres to make up a litre bottle, and I'm using that mile deep bottle that was sent to myself. Been looking for a good use for it and no use like that one there. Okay, so on with, let's get the tyres scrubbed up. The tyre shine from my previous video on this is still doing its stuff. It's rejecting and repelling water brilliantly, and look, there's not a lot of dirt on there, so I was really happy with that. Okay, and on to the next bit is soft wheel face brush. This is rubberized all around the edges, so there's not any plastic making any contact with the wheel itself. I think I picked this and a long handled one up from Home Bargains, only a couple of pound each. And soft 99 exterior brush, just getting into those little bits and give it a little scrub around into some of the nooks and crannies to get rid of some of that dirt. As much as the wheels were dirty, they didn't really hold a lot of the dirt, it was just more surfacey dirt. Once I've done that, I'll get into it with the barrel brush, and then I'll do the wash mitt so that I can just give it a second run over and rinse off. What I am liking, again, the new pressure washer, is I don't, unlike with the Nilfisk that I had, it throws more water out obviously, at a better pressure, and it actually takes the soap away a lot quicker and faster. Loving it. Couldn't ask for more from a machine. Okay, and it's the age-old discussion debate. Should you pre-rinse the car before you put a pre-wash on? I did, for this exact reason. On the bonnet, we still have the Car Boutique's 2 test waxes that I was sent. On the left hand side is the green one, on the right hand side was the purple one, and the reason I've done the pre-rinse was just to see how they react throughout the wash process. From like this, then after snow foam, then after a contact wash. Just to, well, if you're reviewing something, you've got to give it that chance and let it see. So as you can see there, the right hand side, it's still sitting as a sheet. The left hand side the car's dirty and it's still repelling that water. So for me, right now, it's the left. Okay, so round with the pre-wash. Forgot to hit record, but I did realise halfway through. And then on with the snow foam. Let this sit on the car for about 5 minutes or so, whilst I went round and got all of the little bits in that rear window part that it just kills me looking at it like that. Okay, so now that the car has been rinsed off, it's time. I'm just going to do another run on the bonnet to see how the waxes go, just after a little bit of soap and shampoo on them. Okay, so here we go. And left hand side, still repelling it really well. For having no contact wash for a good few weeks, I can't moan at that. And surprising enough, the right hand side has actually started to come back a little bit more. So we'll see how it goes after the contact wash, which will be coming very, very soon. Right, it is shampoo time. So, started off, just agitated the bucket a little bit, done half of the roof, and the suds were pretty much disappearing. For me, I like a nice sudsy shampoo so that I can see exactly where I've cleaned. Because these ones disappeared, I felt it was hard to tell. So I went back and put a big gulp in, probably about another 20, maybe 40 millilitres into the bucket, agitated it. Wasn't to my personal preference, so it's not a shampoo that I will more likely will not buy that one again, but it still was lubricated. Okay, so now that we've done the shampoo and the contact wash, let's see how that bonnet reacts. The right hand side almost looks like it's dead, and the left hand side is, let's see, not reacting as well as it was. So not quite sure if it was the shampoo. I'm not 100% sure what exactly is happening, but stay with us, because as much as I had those two testers on there, on the rest of the car and the roof, I had Infinity Waxes, custom made wax that I got to make myself in their unit, and it's based off of their Project X. So this is the driver's side door. Look at it disappearing off of there. So at this point, I'm really confused as to why the bonnet looks as if it's dead, when I know for a fact it's not. But the wing and the other wax that I've been using, the Project X, is still going strong. Now, this is the bit that I love. Now, it takes me a moment to get my camera right, but wait and see the reaction on the roof. Is that not just beautiful? So yeah, it can't be the shampoo, because the roof would have done the same, the door would have done the same. So I'm not 100% sure, but I'll see what happens next time I wash the car, because I will be trying a different shampoo. We'll see what goes on. Okay, so I'll catch you at the next part. Okay, so time to dry off the car, and once we've done that, we'll get into cleaning up those tyres and getting some tyre stuff applied to it. Okay, so tyre time. So trim gel from Ienso. Still no figured out how to say the name of that yet. So using this little tyre applicator that I got from KDN Detailing. Don't know what's taking me so long here. I must have forgot to grab something. Oh, I was putting the lid over. So yeah, tried to apply it to the applicator and ended up with so much of it, it just rolled right off of it. As you can see, it is quite a very soapy like formula, but got to say it spread really well with that little brush. And I grabbed a microfiber cloth because I've realised that, well, I should have had it with me. So I'll come back and just run round the tyre with that. And got to say, it actually leaves a very, very nice finish. Not quite matte, but not quite a high gloss like some of the others that I've tried. But yeah, it actually came out really nice. Okay, time for Concourse Cocktail. The detail kitchen. So spoke to Andrew at Waxstock regarding this product, and he says doesn't matter whether you use it in the hot or in the cold, you cannot make it streak and it will work all the time, every time. The guy did not tell a lie. This worked absolutely beautifully. Now, what I will say is I am very, 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 very impressed with this product. The reason being is, remember at the beginning of the video we were talking about all those spots, the marks on the roof. Turns out they were on the bonnet, they were on the boot, they were on the... It was all kind of like down one side in the back of the car. This Concourse cocktail was actually good enough that it acted like a very good cleaner and removed them all. Now, personally, I think the shampoo is maybe its job to do that, but I wasn't very impressed with the shampoo personally. But this Concourse cocktail has absolutely blown it out of the water, and I'll put some pictures at the end for the shine and glossiness of this stuff. Oh mate, you have an amazing product. Okay, so glass time. Mild Deep Vision. This is my go-to. I have had others. I have had a go-to for a couple of years. It's been moved to the back of the shelf. This stuff is the way forward. Hardly. I mean, everybody likes something that takes no effort. And if you can do something and it is effortless, it's a winner. And this is that winner. All round the car within a couple of minutes with next to no resistance, no catching, no grabbiness from it. It just cleans. Can't ask for better. Okay, so we'll just run round the car, let you have a look at it, and the first thing I did spot was the gloss on the bonnet. We'll come back to that in a minute. So, right now, this is my time for my thoughts, but before we do so, is if you haven't already, please give me a like, give me a subscribe, leave a comment if you want, if there's something you want to see. If I'm doing something you maybe want to see a bit more of a specific thing, just say to me and I will try and accommodate. Okay, so products. Pre-wash and snow foam, fantastic. Done a really good job of getting rid of all of that stuck on the road grime. The shampoo, personally, bit of a letdown. You need to use too much of it and it was still dying away. The tire and trim gel was beautiful. I actually loved it. That wee brush was fantastic. Now, the snow foam, I'm going to say something. Now, when I used my previous machine, which was a Nil Fisk, I found that I had to do the snow foam from the top and work my way down. Purely because it didn't seem to... It just moved it. It wasn't actually getting rid of it. But with this new machine, more water, more pressure, I went from the bottom and worked my way up and it got rid of it. So, you know, this new machine, I'm absolutely loving it. What else have we got? Concourse cocktail. Well, you heard me just talk about it. Absolutely loving that stuff. And Vision glass cleaner, one of my favourites. It is my go-to. It's right there as you walk in the door of the shed. Easy to get the hands on. And look at the glossiness of the car from that Concourse cocktail as well. But anyway, enough from me. Thank you very much for making this far in the video. And I hope you all have an amazing time. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.